Ninox.
So we started kind of like to develop a standard CRM modules, which I can use as company to as a starting point. And I'll start a little bit earlier. We're thinking of a website where our customers can put in data. I just took here a yacht form, which is a provider for that. I'll just put in the same data as I did before. The difference is this time the customer is putting in the data and send me an offer, please. And within this click, the yacht form here is linked to Ninox. And then if I start looking into the CRM, into my inbox, there is on 12th of December at 2:09 a section where my data is coming in. And as you can see, I did this quite often. So my name is popping up a lot of here. So now I can select the source, which is the web formula. I can have a look on it and choose an employee who is responsible for that. And from now on, I don't see myself. So I'll add a new record and put in myself as an sales employee. As you can see, it's very easy. So I'll just assign my user. And now automatically the email from me is linked. I'm in sales. I can also approve offers. That's something which is limited in this application. That only the admins can do it, or the persons with the roles and rights. And from this on, I can start working with the CRM. So we are currently focused very much on the inbox view. So starting it off in the inbox and having all the data here. What I can also do is I can fill in maybe data which is missed, for example, the phone number, things like that. I can review the comments, and I can click very easily the buttons for creating a company. And now the full company with Ninox is set up. And I can also add here the data, for example, ninox.com as website. The nice thing here is if I click on this button, it will automatically move to our website. And so I can move on. In addition to that, I can also create a person in here, which is then also automatically linked with this inbox view. And so that's kind of like of the starting point, working with our CRM. And from this point on, I can now work on further with it. So the typical thing is now I'm going to contact the person who sent me the email, and we are thinking of it went very good. So the person who contacted us is very interested. And then I can move further. So we are thinking here of a classical CRM view, like some of you maybe know it from Salesforce, HubSpot, or other tools. We're working with the lead and deal stages, lead for a not so qualified opportunity and deal for a very qualified opportunity, which we are thinking of. It will lead to success. And in this case, we'll definitely think about this. And now it's automatically converted into a deal. And when we're heading here into the opportunities, we can now see Ninox as an open opportunity. And from this point on, we can start here. So delivery date, especially for this year, customer wants to purchase directly. It's a new customer. And we also included into the CRM automation part. So what we can do is automatically we can schedule activities here. For example, when we're looking here in the activities now, we can see the calls, meeting preparations, we can see customer calls, all these stuff. It's automatically done by one click, which is set up. And then I can start with the fully pipeline forecasting is for end of this year. We are adding 100,000. We are thinking of a machinery company. And now we can dive in deeper here from stage to stage. So we had a first customer meeting. We had the needs analysis. And what we can see here is automatically our forecasted sales moves up when we're going up to offer and to negotiation. So that's kind of like automation set in here. We also included kind of like of qualification questions. We are here according to the BANT, budget, authority, needs, and time frame module. But if you like to change it because budget is not the thing you're talking about with your clients, thanks to Ninox as a low-code platform, it's very easy to adjust it. So if we are thinking about, I don't know, company size, for example, we can easily adjust these fields. So for example, this field we're not needing now, and we can change this one here to 10 to 50, 51 to 100, and 101 to the rest. And now it's easily changed and we can start working like this. So it's some clicks and I can adjust the CRM like I want. Also looking at the activities, we have the pre-schedule activities, which I can now adjust here. I did the call, I did the meeting preparation. So usually it takes different days to do these things. We also had a customer meeting. And the nice thing here is what we can see now is also a note section and the activities we have. So all the things we did here, we can add up notes in addition to that. For example, customer is very interested. And then it's automatically set up here. And the nice thing is, due to it's completely linked with all sales employees, if somebody's ill or on holiday, we can work on further with this topic. So, and now looking forward, the customer is interested, our sales team developed everything, and we are heading off to the offer stage. So the nice thing is with Ninox, everything what we did in the past with this opportunity is fully linked. So if we're taking a look back into our contact page and looking here for Ninox, we see Ninox Berlin as an organization. We see the responsible person, which is me, which I added. Though now it's the same contact person. We see all the data. We see the one opportunity we have here open and also diving directly into this opportunity. So that's a huge benefit. And from this point here is from the opportunity, we can then dive into the offers. And now we are creating a new offer. So what we will do here is we will set up offer items. So as you can see, all data was filled in automatically. And now we can start doing the configuration. So we are having the products. We'll take the grinding machine. And because it's Christmas, we'll offer 10% discount. And in addition to that, we will also add a grinding belt with 20% discount. And from this point on, we just did the configuration and now we can create the offer document. The nice thing is Ninox is fully linked with a PDF generator where we can put in, for example, where we can put in Word documents as a kind of like of basic document, and Ninox will fill in the specific data by themselves. So all the data we attached earlier, Ninox with my name, the company address, the offer, the grinding machine is automatically set up into this offer. And the offer is created. And from this point on, I can move on with sending the offer document. And now what we see is the offer has not yet been approved and released for dispatch. So we are having an approval process where now I can add notes, please approve. But the issue is in my role, I'm currently not the approver. So what we'll do is maybe some point on this one. Ninox, we're working here on Ninox version 10. So the version is modularized. So we can link databases together. And we are having the CRM solution. Now we were in the offer and invoices tab. And what we are also having is the employee tab. And what I did is in the employee tab, I added me as a person, but I'm not the approver currently for offers. So what I can do here is with the admin mode, because only admin should define who can approve or who can approve not, I'll tick this box. So what you can see now is heading back to the CRM solution. We are getting in from opportunity side. We are taking the Ninox opportunity back, the offer and invoices, and now we are going to the approval process. Earlier, we just had this note field here. Now we can also set up the approval process to approved. And the nice thing from this point on is, if the offer is approved, I also can send out the offer document to my email address. And now I'll receive the email with the offer document, and maybe some time will then go in. And from this point on, we can have a look at the dashboards. For example, for everyone, I started with a blank name today, so there's not that much data, but I can see I have one deal which is assigned to me. That's the Ninox deal and negotiation. I can see the activities which are currently open from my side, and I'm seeing the one offer which is open. And yeah, that's kind of like also the huge benefit in Ninox, having these top level views in addition to the very detailed views, and we can kind of like show everything what's needed. So now in the meantime, the customer signed our offer, and what we can now do easily is we transfer it into an order. So then it takes some time. All the data we had in the offer is automatically copied. So I don't need to look anything up. It's fully automated. I can create the order confirmation. And in addition to that, there's also kind of like a check back for the CRM that the opportunity is open, and the system is now asking me if the opportunity is won. So I'll take yes. And from this point, I can move on. I'll send out the order document, and I'll transfer it finally into an invoice. And also here, the status of the opportunity is checked. Now it's the order to dispatched. I'll say yes, absolutely. And from this point on, I'll create the invoice document. So, and then invoice is created. I'll send out the invoice document to my email address. And as last step, if the customer is paid, I'll mark this one as paid. And now heading back kind of like off to my dashboard and doing a refresh. Now we can see the turnover is not zero like before, it's 125,000. We can also see that I have no open offers, no open orders or open invoices. From the past, one contact is assigned to me. And I can also see that from the past, the activities which I had are kind of like not set up as done. So they're open activities on a deal which is already closed. So I'll mark them now as checked, and now I'm kind of like ready. So the nice thing is within these CRM, we build by default in Ninox as a solution for Ninox Enterprise. So it's only available on the private cloud plan. Is that I have my full process from requests coming in via the website until or over qualification, writing the offers, writing the orders, writing the invoices until the thing is at the end paid. Is everything in one system, and all the data is completely structured during this process. So that's kind of like one of the benefits. In addition to that, Ninox also included a so-called mail hook. So it's possible via the smart BCC function that mails can be sent directly to Ninox. And that's the benefit. Where if you're looking now here at the mailbox, there are currently six mails coming in here. And within this mails, I can work then further. So looking back into the CRM, into the email module, where I can see there are coming in emails in, and I can then directly convert them into inbox. I can directly link them to the opportunities, in this case with the Ninox opportunity. I can assign contact persons, which I have. I can assign service tickets if I have, or create new ones. So it's a fully coming in mail system. And what I can also do is I can create emails to send them out. So I can send an email from tim@ninox.com to, I'll send it just to myself that I can prove you that it's fully working. With the text in it, I can add the subject, which is also test, and all that stuff. And then I can just send out the email to Tim, and then I'll switch to my mail account in a second. So that's also possible. In addition to that, we have a service ticket possibility included, that I can also track my service tickets on my deals and on my general contacts. And for the future, we will also dive deeper into the topic of marketing, also including marketing emailing, things like that. So the CRM is kind of like of a starting point for Ninox modules. And we will dive in deeper into this topic.
Ninox.